There we go. We finally hit the hat. And when you hit the hat, sort of the whole thing takes off because you have two balls, and now two balls will hit the hat quicker. So then you have four balls, then eight balls, and well, it doesn't go exponentially forever because there's only so many hats and because the volcano. Hey everybody, this is OK Day here, back with another infinite billionaire combo on the Danger Wheel. This one is actually a response to a point I made in the last video I uploaded. And that point was something along the lines of, in order to have an infinite combo on the Danger Wheel, we need something that creates more balls than bonked it in the first place. That's a pretty bad way of explaining it, but something like a dart trap. You hit the dart trap, and it spawns additional balls, including the ball that hit it. So when you hit this, you'll have the ball that hit it and two additional balls. And there's other things like, you know, if you had the lake together with the waterfall upgrade, so that whenever you hit it, you get two water balls out. So that sort of thing. And my claim was that you sort of need this on the Danger Wheel because it's impossible to keep one ball inside the Danger Wheel at all times because it just spins and well, I gave better reasoning last time, but it seems very hard to keep one ball alive forever in here compared to, for example, the pyramid. I'm starting to believe that that's not the case anymore, but this video is not about that. Instead, this video is about the weaker point that I made. The stronger point. I'm not sure. This video is about the point I made that we need things that produce more balls than came in, and so the volcano is the exact opposite of that. When you hit the volcano, it consumes the ball that hits it and creates a new ball. So as you see here, when we use the volcano, we only ever have one ball on the screen because whenever a ball hits the volcano, it gets eaten and then a new ball is created. And so what I want to do today is show you how to use only volcanoes. These are the only triggers that will create balls, but somehow get an infinite combo. And the way we're going to do this is with the jungle hat, which I have never used in a combo before. But when a ball hits this, it wears the hat, and then when it would be destroyed, instead it's not destroyed. So you can imagine what would happen here if we have a fireball come down and hit the jungle hat. Well, now it's wearing the hat. So when that fireball hits a volcano, the volcano would consume it, but because of the hat, it doesn't consume it, but it still produces a new fireball. And so if we have a bunch of jungle hats all over the place, we are going to create more balls than just the one. And after some experimentation, I found out that jump ropes actually round this build out very nicely. They are necessary. Without the jump ropes, this build does not go on forever. Which makes me think this is not truly an infinite combo. I think that if you were to leave this long enough, then you would see maybe one whole side gets grayed out with the cooldowns, and then all the balls end up on the grayed out side. And if you're just unlucky enough, they fall right through where the jump ropes are instead of hitting them. That's possible, but it just seems vanishingly unlikely. So I think this will last for a good while. Let's go ahead and drop the ball and see it in action. All right, so we're already hitting the jump rope there, but there we go. We finally hit the hat. And when you hit the hat, sort of the whole thing takes off because you have two balls, and now two balls will hit the hat quicker. So then you have four balls, then eight balls, and well, it doesn't go exponentially forever because there's only so many hats and because the volcanoes have a cooldown. But you can see this is actually picking up very nicely. And the surprising thing is that it sort of keeps up this way for a very long time. And you can see here that at any given time, we have like 10 to 20 fireballs on the screen. So it seems very healthy. But there are times when we dwindle down to 10 or fewer fireballs on the screen. And also, if you look at the screen at any given time, a good portion of the volcanoes are on cooldown. So it does seem like if you let this go long enough, you may get unlucky enough to just have everything on cooldown and all the balls on one side, and then they miss all the jump ropes and you just lose. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to claim victory yet. I'm going to 4x this and see if after an hour of real time, so 4 hours well, with the 4x, so after 4 hours equivalent of real time, are we still around? So I'll be back in a bit and we'll check on this. And we're back. So this has not actually been going for a full hour because I just realized I have more things that I need to do, and this is taking up one of my screens. So I'm gonna stop this early. It has been running for, I would say, 20 minutes of real time, and it was starting to lag pretty badly too. So I've gone ahead and brought this back to 1x. Anyhow, this does look like a pretty good combo. Again, I'm not convinced that it's infinite, but I do have other things to work on. In particular, I'm playing with an idea right now that I think will allow us to have one ball going perpetually on the danger wheel, which, if I can do it, I'll upload it soon. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I thought this was kind of neat that we could challenge one of the assumptions I had made on the danger wheel and show that actually there are still more things to learn about this game. So I totally forgot the jungle hat exists. It's quite useful, and I can see it being used in other builds. For example, builds that use the bow and arrow, right? So if you think about the bow and arrow, what it does is it consumes the ball that hits it and then spawns an arrow that shoots towards the target. And this has very limited utility because, well, we always only have one ball, and if the arrow misses the target or falls off the stage, then we're done. But if we have some jungle hats with that, maybe we can make something work there. There are other instances where this can help as well. And with a cooldown of just, I think it's like 5 seconds, maybe 10, it's very usable in these combos. So definitely we'll be thinking about it more in the future. Anyhow, that's about all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like or a subscribe or leave a comment. Wow, did I butcher that? Begging for some engagement there. But it really does help. I have a, this is a very small channel, and every little bit of engagement does help with its growth with the algorithm. So if you do that, thank you very much. Either way, thank you very much for staying to the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.